Don't you love it that the PC platform has all these options? You can put as much money as possible into your rig, but if you get one fucking virus, if you feel like your shit gonna explode. Don't you love it when you buy a shit unoptimized game, Wolfenstein: The New Order, and that bitch feel like it's capped at 45 frames, but it gets 1080p 60 FPS on consoles? Consoles for the win, it's stronger than PC, but I thought your punk asses couldn't see over 60 FPS, ain't that a goddamn bitch? And don't you love it when your wireless adapter via USB just wants to stop working out of nowhere and you gotta order another one for next day Saturday shipping, but the bitch don't get here till Tuesday? Don't you love it on PC when literally consoles get like maybe a 2GB update and they say that's big? Bitch, we got a 15GB update from Mortal Kombat X! Don't you love it when you play Battlefield Hardline on PC and it has open chat and literally everybody in the fucking chat is talking about Call of Duty, Call of Duty, Call of Duty? Wait, that was Battlefield 4. But still, what the fuck, man? Talk about some other shit. Don't you love it that the PC community gets labeled as elitist and, you know, stuck up gamers and shit like that? But I guarantee you, if y'all was getting broken half-ass piece of shit, I'm pretty sure y'all would be mad about it. So y'all just gonna sit there and be like, oh, I guess they just wanna fuck us over, spend $60 on a piece of shit-ass game that don't work. Oh, well, I guess I should be nice to them. No, fuck all that! Don't you love it when Steam actually try to make you pay for fucking mods? Like, come on, bro. Nice try. Get that shit out of here. Don't you love it when Windows Defender actually catches malware? Like, come on, bro. Does that shit ever fucking work? Don't you love it when you buy a physical copy of a PC game and you gotta sit through like a 10GB update? Bitch, that's why I bought the fucking physical copy! Don't you love it when you go ahead and bring up PC gaming to the homies and they're like, nah, bruh, I ain't got that much money. Or nah, bruh, I don't know shit about PCs. Or nah, bruh, I'm just saying, you know, I can spend all this money on, you know, Live and PSN Plus and all this other shit, but, you know, I ain't got the money to drop on PC. Don't you love it that people who think everybody games on PC is literally these World of Warcraft, no life having South Park looking motherfuckers? Excuse me, bitch, I ain't fat. Don't you love it that you can only literally play a free-to-play game, but I guarantee you, like literally 2 months after, niggas want to start hacking. That's why we can't have nice shit. Don't you love it when you have an AMD overclocked graphics card and that bitch heat up your room like a motherfucking sauna? Don't you love the fact that people are like, which one do I choose, Xbox or PS4? And as soon as you bring up PC, they just like, nah, bruh, I can't get used to keyboard and mouse. Nigga, if you played the N64, I don't want to hear that shit. Don't you love it when devs actually, you know, can actually optimize a game for PC perfectly? Like, I mean, it's rare cases, but what the fuck? Come on, man. Don't you love it when you have Wolfenstein: The New Order, you able to, you know, 1080p, you know, 60 FPS that game, but as soon as you record gameplay, this shit happens? Don't you love it how niggas said, oh, I can't use keyboard and mouse, but you are able to use any controller you really want on there, as long as it's via USB. Like, really? Come on, bruh. Don't you love it how they say PC gaming is irrelevant, but it's been around longer than any of the consoles? Don't you love it how they think that every PC gamer hates consoles and calls you a console peasant if you have one? Really, dude? Don't you love it when you try to actually argue facts about how PC is a stronger platform, but they go ahead and say, come on, bro, I ain't got $1,000 to drop on the rig when I go ahead and buy a PS4, 2 controllers, some games, and some live to go on that bitch? Don't you love it when a PC game that you buy doesn't even give you the options to bump up the textures and or your resolution, or the bitch just launching window mode? Now that's a fucking bad sign. Don't you love it when devs know they fucked up the optimization, but then go ahead and say, oh, we'll give you guys 1,000 or 10,000 coins in Mortal Kombat because you couldn't even play the game when it first came out? Really? 10,000 coins? I mean, that's pretty reasonable, right? Don't you love it when you play a game of Call of Duty online on PC and come to find out, yeah, there's no little kids, but there's still them racist assholes? Like, that's why I bought this, to get away from that. I guess you can't escape it. Don't you love it when you buy a retail copy of Battlefield 4 back then and you install all the discs, but then they go ahead and say, oh, an error occurred. You gotta download the game manually, the whole 24 gigs. Isn't that why I freaking bought the disc in the first place? Don't you love when you get into an argument with a console fanboy that doesn't know shit about PC and they still tell you, hey man, well, it's my preference at the end of the day. Then why were you arguing with me with specs in the first place when you know you gonna lose? Don't you love when these console fanboys say that PC has no exclusives? PC doesn't have games like that, when just about most of the fucking games, like The Witcher 3, you guys will end up getting. Like, come on, man, that started out as a PC exclusive. Don't you love when these console fanboys actually got the nerve to go ahead and say, well, the PS4 is stronger than a PC because it costs so much money, but it can do the exact same thing. Yeah, while you're going ahead and paying for your online infrastructure, at least the shit don't get hacked 24/7. Don't you love it when you get a broken ass game? If you know it's broken on consoles, you know it's demolished on PC, bruh. Don't Don't you love it how these console fanboys argue about what a game is running at? Oh my god, The Witcher's running at 900p, 30 FPS. But then as soon as you go ahead and say, hey, why don't you get a gaming PC? Come on, guys, all you care about is graphic and textures. Oh my god. Now, let's get back on Witcher's resolution.